Hey folks, it's Dre from the Tattoo Twit podcast. I'm just revamping the situation over here. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you had a great weekend. I usually do the episode, Saturday or Sunday, but your boy here has been pretty busy on the weekend working. As we do, you always hit the grind and to get that extra money, which the squid does. We are going to talk about three different things. First one, chicken nuggets. Yes, everybody's favorite. Well, some people don't like chicken nuggets, but this guy does. I love chicken nuggets. Uh, Depends on where. I mean, I loved McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's what I grew up on. Um, Burger King has actually Wendy's has a close second. Uh, Burger King is like a third. Kentucky Fried Chicken. You figure chicken nuggets, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think they have somewhat of a chicken nugget. It's not as big and round. I think it's just more like, a nugget. They call a nugget like that thing. Um, what else is there? No, I was watching this video and they had so many, they had a contest where they had to guess what chicken nugget is from what fast food chain. Um, but some of them, see, now I live in Long Island. I think they were doing this show, I think, in California, where most of said uh, places that they're talking about is mostly out in California, like Carl's Jr. I don't think there's a Carl's Jr. on Long Island. I mean, there probably is, but not where I'm living. Um, they got Arby's over there. We got Arby's as well, but selected areas. This is where I get a pet peeve about, because uh, you know, if Arby's is listening to this, which I doubt they are, um, can you please venture out Arby's a lot of places? Like there's like just two or three different places, and I live like more east. I don't want to go and drive so far west that I have to go and get two or three sandwiches and then drive back because I want to eat in the comforts of my own home. But I might have to go and eat it in the comforts of my own vehicle to eat. Um, but I asked everybody, what is your favorite place to have chicken nuggets? Um, and what brand of sauce? Me, I'm a barbecue. Yeah, I'm a barbecue kind of guy. I think I had not sweet and sour. Yeah, sweet and sour, I guess. I don't know. Honey mustard. Maybe I'll do honey mustard. Yeah, I'll try that out. But I think I had that once. I always had barbecue with my chicken nuggets. It's, but do you eat chicken nuggets with or without sauce? That is, my girlfriend says boulder dash. You have to have sauce. It's true. But I don't think that would happen. Now, here's the transition. I love transitions. I love transitions of the whole thing. So you're going to go to said place to get your chicken nuggets and your sauce. But when you're driving, you're always gonna get those evil people. Those evil people. They're called pedestrians. Not pedestrians, but fellow drivers. But the ones that don't know how to fucking drive. Um, and I say this because now I do deliveries on the weekend. I'm not gonna tell you who I do deliveries for, but I go to certain places. I go out east. I go out west. And there is people that just don't know if they're gonna turn right or left, or if they turn and they're just going the regular speed. I understand if you're going the speed limit. I understand that, but you can go over the speed limit if it's like a major freaking highway. If it's a small road that has a church or a school, that I understand. But if you're in a major highway or if you're driving on a street that's continuous, pick up the pace. Don't go, oh, it's 40 miles per hour and I have to go 30 just so I don't get pulled over. Nobody has ever got pulled over yet. And you're going to have a jackass like me behind you going, move the fuck over. You know? And, but lo and behold, when I got angry and then there was like a puppy store right there, I'm like, oh, puppy. Oh, okay. Move! No. So, it, I don't know. I'm not one of those people because I have this thing where if you're driving on a highway or a interstate and somebody is pulled off to the side, like say a cop pulls someone over and they're over there, doesn't mean for that person yourself to drive and you have to slow down to 20 miles per hour. Like the speed limit is 60 miles per hour all throughout. You don't go 10 miles an hour so you can slow down to see what the fuck's going on over there. No, you go. If you want to see what's going on there, you pull up to the side, stand there, and look over the shoulder of the cop, and the cop will go, "What the fuck are you doing?" But do that. Don't cause traffic. You're causing more traffic than the guy that's on the side. You know, that's one thing I don't like. I hate that. I fucking hate that to a passion. Um, the other thing is somebody slower. There's people in front of you that's going to go far distance down, and you're oh, mm, oh look over there, look. And then this is what pisses me off more than that. They're driving and they're pointing stuff out to their passenger, which is their wife, their girlfriend, whoever, and they're like, "Oh, well, look at that." No, don't point saying, "Oh, look at that." Go and move your ass off to the side, get out of the car, and show them where the fucking thing is. Don't go and drive because you're going to cause an accident. That's going to make me cause an accident, and I'm not going to get my job done, and I'm going to be an unhappy motherfucker, and no one wants to see that. See, this, I try to do a nice, thing. Nobody wants to see this anger thing coming out. That's what just pisses me off. And I know a lot of people have that same thing. That get pissed off. And again, here's another transition. We're transitioning to the demon dog. Yes, the hellhound. The more mighty of all breeds. If you're coming from hell, you're a mighty breed. Enough said. Done. So, here we go. This is the Hellhound from mythology.net. God, I'm like so worked up. I'm sweating already. All right. If you're traveling through the countryside at night, a whiff of brimstone or a blood-chilling howl can alert the presence of a hellhound. But we don't recommend that you look around for the beast. As soon as you lay eyes on these dark specters, Your days are numbered. You will die soon. Now, what you asking, what is a hellhound? If you've been living under a rock and you don't know about folklores and all that stuff and all that, I'm going to tell you. So, a hellhound is a monstrous dog. Yes, a very monstrous dog. Monstrous being huge. Uh, Unleashed to a spiritual world, which is ours. Nicknamed Bearer of Death. Kind of explains the whole fucking thing. In some parts of the world, they can often be found guarding entryways to the afterlife or skulking in fucking hiccups and burps. I just had eggs and sausage and hash browns. Oh my. Um, Skulking in the shadows behind the person who is doomed to die soon. I've always felt some kind of breath going on my neck sometimes, or a couple of snarls here and there. But I thought it was just gas. I guess not. All right. If you want to know what the physical description is, the hellhound's appearance varies from region to region, but wherever they pop up, they strike fear into the hearts of witnesses. Yeah, if you see this huge fucking dog-looking thing, you would be getting scared too. Uh, these phantom canines are considered to be larger than a normal dog. Yeah, I can tell you that. A small hellhound is about the size of a mastiff, while a large one can dwarf horses and bears. May I say? Oh my! Um, their hair is black as coal, and their eyes glow like angry red or green flames. If you ever seen Hercules, the legendary journeys, yeah, they got it down good. The most terrifying individuals may have multiple heads, or eerier still, have no head at all. I have never seen that, or I even never even heard of that. The multiple heads is basic on certain shows. So you go to certain ones, and you see multiple heads. I never seen one where it's like no head. Um, that is scary on itself right there. You see a dog that's now if he has no head, is he growling? Is he barking? What does he do? I I don't know. Maybe they'll tell you on this thing. Oh, let's see. Spotting a hellhound can be difficult since they are mostly nocturnal creatures, and their black hair blends in with the darkness of the night. Still, if you keep alert, you might smell a sulfurous odor as the beast gets closer, or you might notice a trail of scorched ground where his path crosses yours. Now, if you've ever seen Supernatural, the TV series, they got this down like nobody's business. They got it down. They did their homework. So they don't show like the heads, but it's more invisible when you like on the show. It's more invisible, but you smell sulfur. I don't really smell the sulfur because our TV does not have smell-o-vision. Um, you know, props to Emerald Lagasse. Um, for smell-o-vision. Never heard that until I saw that show. But you don't smell the sulfur, when you're watching TV. But they had a sulfur thing, and you see the movement of their paws, like moving like that, or it's and then the bashing of doors. But they really got it down. Now, if you want to know about the personality of said demon dogs, despite their ferocious appearance, most hellhounds are more mysterious than hostile. Okay. They rarely attack humans unless they are provoked. Now, how are you going to provoke something that you don't know that's there? And I don't know. Oops. Credit card. Anyway, um, back to the story. Back to the show. In fact, even if you wanted to fight one of these monsters, unlikely, it would probably run away or disappear into the mist or shadow before you had a chance to launch an attack. Why would you want to launch an attack to a demon beast of hell? I I don't understand the logic in that. I'm like, first, you don't want to provoke it, but if you're going to provoke it, then you want to go attack it. But then if you're going to attack it, because it's already fucking dead. Um, so killing it's not going to do shit. Now he's going to come back and fucking. I don't know, folks. I don't know. It's strange with these stories. Sometimes they tell you something and you're like, no, it doesn't make any sense. But maybe it will down the line. In some stories, hellhounds are that and devoted guardians. They're devoted guardians to the right person, which is Satan. You know, they might be assigned to a guard to guard a treasure or sacred ground, in which case they will spend an eternity glowering over their charge. Again, the beast will only attack if they are provoked, but if you put one toe too close to their treasure, it might be the last move you make. Unlike their three cousins, what? A guardian hellhound would never back down or run away from a fight. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't run from a fight. But no. In few rare cases, hellhounds has been seen escorting women through the night, escorting souls on the way to the afterlife to protect them from other monsters that might be lurking in the dark. What could be worse than a hellhound? That you gotta get protected by other monsters. I think other monsters would not have a chance against a hellhound. That is what I'm thinking. You know, these accounts seem to show that the canines are soft-hearted and benevolent. Other rare cases have documented the hounds attacking churches or other religious gatherings, which paints them in a nastier light. Hell. Yes. Special abilities, folks. If you want to know what they do besides snarl and have glowing red and green ember-looking eyes, the hounds have supernatural skills that make them both powerful allies and fearsome enemies. To begin with, they have incredible speed and strength. That I pretty much kind of gather that one. Even for large predatory animals like themselves, they can outstrip a cheetah. Outstrip a cheetah? Who wrote this? In a race and rip down trees with their claws. Okay, that I gotta say. They also master disguise, able to conjure up cloaks of mist, shapeshift into various forms, or even vanish into thin air. Okay, I can go with that. In cultures that associate fire with hell, the hounds also be able to play tricks with flames. They scorch the ground where they walk, and their claws are hot as flames when they lash out. They are brilliant of dramatic entrances and exits, conjuring up pillars of fire to transport themselves. That I can see. Overall, the Hellhound's most dreadful ability is the uncanny sense of death, for death. If you see a Hellhound, your odds of dying in the next year skyrocket. If you see them 3 times, you are definitely a goner. It is unclear whether these black specters appear merely as omens of death or seeing them actually causes death. Either way, they are not a welcome sight. So, you get the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper is someone that takes your soul. You know, like the Undertaker. So now you got the Hellhound, where if you look at the Hellhound, would either cause death or just shows you omens of death, you know, or seeing them actually causes you to die. So if you look at one, then you're gonna die. But if you do it, so sorry, I had a call there. I just didn't really know who it was. But anyway, now there is so many in different folklore. So you got English folklore, Eastern folklore, and Greek mythology. Now, I think the Greek mythology, I think everybody knows that one, but we're just going to go. Now, I said Satan, but it is in Greek mythology. It's Hades, the god of the underworld, kept a monstrous hellhound named Cerberus at the mouth of the underworld to prevent the dead souls from escaping back into the world above. Cerberus had 3 heads with ferocious jaws and eyes and the tail of a snake. Now that is something I didn't know that one. At one point in history, he was captured by Hercules and removed from the underworld, which caused him so much distress, possibly because he was anxious about abandoning his post as a guardian, and possibly because he was unused unused to the sunlight. That he vomited poison and howled with grief. Eventually, he was returned to his home. Eastern folklore, say China, a huge black demon dog named uh, Tiogao is blamed for causing eclipses by eating the sun or the moon. In Japan, a wolf-like demon called Achuri Inu is said to follow men and women who travel by night. If the traveler has a worthy heart, the Achuri Inu will protect him from the other monsters. However, the traveler displays cowardice or clumsiness, usually by tripping or falling, the hound will devour him. So if you're just like stupid and you just trip all and it's just clumsy and you're just afraid of everything, you're not. It's like um the strength and weakness. No, I forgot what the saying was. Something like the weak. It's always mightier than the weak, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. English folklore. England is haunted by hellhounds than any other country, from bustling coastal towns to lonely estates on the moor. Each region has its own incarnation of the hound. The Barkers belongs to the Yorkshire area in northern England. He is noted for his talent as a shapeshifter, frequently appearing as a headless woman or a white cat or rabbit, as well as the traditional black dog. He is less than shy than other hellhounds and is quite comfortable loping into town square. Black Shuck belongs to the coastal areas of Norfolk, Essex, and Suffolk. He is distinguished as by an unusual physical trait. He has only one eye glowing in the center of his forehead. Generally, Black Shuck is one of the gentlest hellhounds, choosing to spend his time protecting women and young girls when they are traveling at night. However, in the 16th century, he made an infamous attack on 2 churches, killing 2 people and causing the steeple to fall through the roof. Um, this is like a name I can try to. Swin Anwen belongs to Wales. Now, my girlfriend's niece, um, went to school to Wales, so maybe she might know about this one. But unlike other hellhounds, who generally travels alone, the name that I cannot pronounce, travels with a collection of other supernatural characters called the Wild Hunt. When they aren't enjoying the sport of the Wild Hunt, they spend their time guiding lost souls to the other world, a paradise that can be reached after death. Now, all right, I don't really talk about this, religion-wise, and but do you think that there is a paradise? Like, if you die, you go into paradise, or if you die, you just die. That's nothing else. Um, I don't really know, and it's just my opinion. So don't come after me like a crazy person. The Yeth Hound belongs to Devon. Like some of other bearers of death, this hound is headless. He rarely interacts with humans, and his wailing cry can be heard by night travelers and is frequently interpreted as an omen of death. The black dog of Bowley belongs to England's Channel Island. It is the fastest of all hellhounds and is likely to terrify travelers by galloping in circles around them. Now that's terrifying. Sometimes this monstrous beast can run so fast that it actually creates a storm. The hound is now known to wear a broken chain wrapped around its whole body, but no explanation of this chain has been given. Um, there's all right. Well, there's a couple more. Scandinavian. Uh, Now that's good because I like the Scandinavian Norse culture. Like the Vikings and all that. They always have a good. The god Odin has said to be accompanied by one or two monstrous wolves who help protect him from danger. In one epic poem, Odin rides to Hel, the Viking underworld, and encounters a hound uh, there who may be guarding the entryway. It's believed that Odin's wolves or these hounds may have inspired many of England's stories about hellhounds. So it starts from there. Long after the Vikings had passed into the pages of history, Scandinavia continued to be haunted by church grims. Now, grims are tales, from what I understand, because there is a show called Grimm, um, and it's stuff that happens in our time that comes alive, and it's like stories. Whether it's um, anything you can think of that is like folklore that comes alive. Uh, that I would think. These spectral black dogs guard the churches where they live, protecting it from evil spirits who might try to invade the sacred ground. Now, Native Americans have different folklores, I think, about these, but I love the Native American culture as well because it has more spiritual. I'm not a spiritual person, but I like how the pictures of like spiritual thing or like there was a cartoon that I used to watch a long time ago. And I can't. Why can I not remember the damn show? Uh, Brave Star. Uh, so the cartoon Brave Star, Native American that is a sheriff, and it's like a futuristic thing. So looking at like 2077 or something like that. He's a sheriff and he's a Native American, but he has Native American powers. So he has like he'll call upon like the nature, not nature, but like the animals of nature. So if he needs like eyes like a hawk, he's like, oh, eyes like a hawk, and he can see like far away. Uh, I don't know if it's cheetah or a puma, but speed of a cheetah or puma. So he has like very fast and very fast, faster than a human can do, and strength of a bear. And he becomes like he doesn't become a bear, but he does pick up stuff like and tearing into everything like a bear. So I like that whole thing of the vision quests, the uh, the natural of healing and everything else. So let's get into that one. The indigenous people of Mexico and Central America may have legends about the Canjeo, a spirit dog that is often seen by travelers, especially at night. Canjeos come in two colors, white and black. The white spirits are malevolent and will protect travelers from harm, but the black spirits are evil and will kill travelers if they have the chance. Both versions of these hounds have goat hooves and sometimes horns. They also have a unique gift. They could speak with humans. However, if you listen to them, you will probably go insane. Which is, it could happen. The Hellhound is an enormously popular character in today's fantasy stories. He has appeared in so many of the best-selling books of our time. The Hound of Baskerville. That's a good show. That's a good movie. But it's all a book story from Arthur Conan Doyle, Percy Jackson, and by Rick Riordan. Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, and Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Uh, he is also a popular character in video games, including Call of Duty and Final Fantasy, as most of the video game world would know. If you're listening to this, rock on and have yourself a Jolt Cola on me. Uh, Most fantasy writers stick closely to the traditional legends about hellhounds. After all, these mysterious and complex creatures give them plenty of raw material to work with, as you pretty much heard from the stories. And I like the hellhounds. I like the thing. I mean, that's like another tattoo thing I might do. Um, but let's see if my tattooist can do it. I'm not saying she's picky about it, but I don't know. See what happens. So that is mainly it because I gotta go and take a shower. Because like I said, smell vision. If you had smell vision, you would not want to go and see the video. But no, but I smell fine. Um, I got I gotta shave my head. So I gotta shave my head. I got to take a shower. Um, and then go and get food for work because it is Monday and it's that beginning of the week that everybody stresses on. Like most of the people now, it's 11 something. They're gonna, uh, they're at work already going, oh fucking shit, why am I here? Which I have like a better thing about it because I work in the afternoon, so I get a day just to relax during the day and then go in the afternoon. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yawn. It's like I didn't mean to do that, but I actually bought this from a site, and I like it. It's just I haven't really used it much, but I think I'll use it down the road. But it has good stuff. Like there's a skeleton here. There's a there's a lance over here. Very encryptive drawings on it, which I like. Um, Go get yourself one. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's it's hmm, okay. I don't know what the name is. All right, folks. Now, if you want to go and follow me, you go to Linktree. You can just go LINKTREE. There's usually a search engine area. Um, just type in TATOSQUIDPODCAST. That's Tattoo Squid Podcast. Look on there. It should have like a link area. So it has everything from where you get your podcasts, where you listen to them, whether it's Spotify, numerous other different platforms. Then you see me on like Instagram, my YouTube. I got a merch site, which I have to say, give a thanks to a friend of mine that I work with. His name is Chris, and thank you for buying 2 shirts. One that's green, one is I think red. Um, but thank you again for your purchase. Again, if anybody else wants to purchase like shirts, well, it's summer, so you get well, it's not really summer yet, but if you want to get shirts, all different kinds of colors, tank tops. I think it just goes up to like XL maybe or 2XL. I'm a 3XL, and I'm kind of pissed that I couldn't get that one for myself. But sweatshirts, stickers, pins, uh, shower curtains, skateboards, canvases that have the pictures on them. I'm in the midst of trying to get 2 or 3 other different kinds of uh, pictures on there. Um, but it's just the sizing, I'm not too keen on sizing for the thing for the shirts. And actually, I really want to try to do, uh, one of those like uh, yoga pants for women. I want to because they do have them on Threadless. So it's Tattoo Squid. It's actually Tattoo Squid Pod. So it's TATOSQUIDPOD dot Threadless. And that's THREADLESS .com. So you want there, and that's where you get all the stuff. You go to your accessories, or you go to inventory all, or whatever. If you just want to do shirts, you just go to shirts, and it gives you a whole bunch of different things. Uh, but the link would be in the description box. Whether if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description box. If you're listening to this, you just look at the podcast notes, which I don't. I used to write a whole big thing in there, but now it's just more. Here's the link tree. Here's the uh, where you get the merch. Or if I had like a guest, then I'll put their link to their link tree or site that they go to, or they have a site itself. I'm still in the midst of doing a PO box. Because it's a lot of money, and then I don't know about virtual PO boxes. I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe I should just call a place up and see what they talk about, like virtual PO box. But I don't know. All right, folks, have a good beginning of your week. This will probably, hopefully, come out. I'll probably be done doing what I have to do with it. Probably maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll figure out a different episode. What you want me to talk about? Um, message me on Twitter at podcast tattoo squid. Go to my Instagram tattoosquid.podcast. Message me on there. And then what you want me to talk about? Whether it's like you want to know more about me, or whatever. We'll do like a Q&A question, right? Question and answers. You give a question, I give you an answer. I can be able to think about a good answer, or a truthful answer. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Well, that's all I wrote. So, have a good day. Take it easy. And I will see you on the flip side. But not on the other side. Or, because that damn dog is going to be there. And I don't want to be there. Okay. Adios. Take it easy. Bye-bye.